Okay, today what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to use the psychrometrics chart to do some heating problems. For the first problem, what we're going to do here is direct heating. We've got a situation where the air is at 35 degrees dry bulb, 60% relative humidity, and it needs to be heated by passing through a coil to 95 degrees dry bulb. We want to find the percent relative humidity, the wet bulb, dew point temperatures for the hot air. Also, we need to find the amount of heat added to the air per pound of air flowing. The first step that we need to do is mark the point. So what I've done on the next slide, you see that I have a copy of the psychrometrics chart, and I've gone ahead and marked the point that's here on the page. Again, I used my drawing tools up here and drew a red mark where the actual point is, okay? And what I need to do from here is, if you take a look at my next slide, after the point is marked, we do direct heating. This means that we're just going to draw a horizontal line to the new desired point, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I've got this slide here with my point. I'm going to go ahead and draw a horizontal line. And I'm going to make sure I draw it to the appropriate point here, which is located. I have a little red dot that I've marked there for you. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. That way it's easier to see. I'm going to go ahead and insert a shape because I can insert a straight line there. It's much easier to do that here. And I'm going to draw a straight line from there to there. Now this is very hard to see, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my tools to format the shape. I'm going to make this line much thicker so it's easier to read, and I'm going to also change my color. That way it's easier to see. Okay? Now what we need to do is we need to read our values from the final point. So if I go back, and you guys can do this in the PowerPoint yourselves, but I'm going to go ahead and read the values from this final point. I'm going to go ahead and type them into this PowerPoint slide here. The relative humidity is kind of difficult because it's below that 10% curve. There's no bottom curve for me to use for interpolation. So I'm going to have to interpolate it with a line that's perpendicular to the curve at that point, okay? So when I do that, my value that I find that I have is going to be about 7.5%. The wet bulb is very easy to read. I can go and trace upwards here, and when I get that value, it is going to be 59 degrees. Okay, the dew point is also very easy to read. I can go over to the side and read the dew point temperature over here. And when I trace over and zoom in, we'll see that the dew point temperature is about 23.5. So I'll go ahead and type that value on my PowerPoint slide as well. Okay, 23.5. Okay. The question also asks for the amount of heat added to the air. So to complete this, we have to read the enthalpy values at both points and subtract them. So again, the easiest way to read the enthalpy values is I'm going to go ahead and draw another line. So I'm going to use my drawing tools. Sorry, I'm going to use my insert shape tool. I'm going to draw another line. I'm going to go ahead and match up my 25 here and my 25 there. It's just a nice number to match up. I'm going to darken in my, make that line thicker. It's easier to read. And if you want to change your color to a color that's more easy to see, you can do that as well. Now that I've lined those up, I can take this line, I can pick it up, it's going to stay parallel, and I can move it to it's sitting on top of that initial point. And when I read my enthalpy value there, okay, my enthalpy for the first point is going to be 11.1. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing for my second value. I'm going to pick this line, pick it up, and then drop it to my second one and read my second point. And it ends up being 25.6. Okay, So what I need to do is just subtract the two numbers. I got 25.6 minus 11.1, and I get a value of 14.5. So that's my answer for the first question. Moving on to the second question, what we have is we have air at a hot temperature, 50% relative humidity, 82 degrees, being cooled to 53 dry bulb and 52 wet bulb. We need to find the total heat removed, the total moisture removed, and the sensible heat ratio for the process. So the first step is to mark both points and read the enthalpies and the humidity ratios at those points. So if you take a look at this graph, I've gone ahead and I've marked the points for you on that graph, okay? So you can kind of clearly see that that's there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and read those values at those points. If you need to pause the video, you can. I'm just going to go ahead and type in the answers here. Okay, so the values for the 2 points, the enthalpy at the hot point is going to be, I'm sorry, at the cold point is 21.4. Okay, and my humidity ratio there is going to be 81.7. My enthalpy at the second point is 32.5, or we'll see 32.48. Okay, and my humidity ratio here is 56.2. Okay, so when I go ahead and do the math, okay, the total heat removed is just the first two values, the values subtracted. When I go ahead and do the math there, the total heat removed is going to be 11.08. And the moisture removed is basically the humidity ratio number subtracted. That number is going to be 25.5. Now, it's also asking to find the sensible heating ratio. So to do that, we need to draw a line connecting those 2 points. And then we have to draw another line parallel to that line going through the, that's parallel to the original line passing through the reference point. So I'm going to go back to my Psychrometrics chart here. I'm going to go ahead and insert a shape. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and change the length of that to make sure that it's passing through that point. And I'm going to go ahead and darken it. That way it's a little bit easier to read. Make it thicker. Okay, I'm going to leave the color alone. Now what we need to do is we need to copy that line. So what we're going to do is we're going to select it, copy, and then we're going to paste it. Now when we paste it, we're going to go ahead and use the destination theme. And then what we're going to do is you can see that I'm kind of lucky there. You can see that reference point that's on the screen, that dark dot right there. So I'll make sure that I move the line so it passes through that dot. Then I'm going to basically trace over to the side here for the sensible heat ratio and read that number that's right there. Okay? When I go back to that PowerPoint slide, okay, we'll see that the sensible heat ratio ends up being a number of 0.64. So what I can do now is I can go ahead to use this number and multiply that by the total heat removed to find out how much of that heat is sensible and how much of it is latent. So if I remember from my other slide, I have my total heat removed is 11.08, okay, and my sensible heat ratio is 0.64. So I'm going to change this statement to the sensible heat removed is going to be 0.64 times 11.08, and that's going to be 7.1. So that's how much heat is actually used to change the temperature. Now the latent heat is the heat that's used to do some evaporation or condensation. So what we can do is we can take the total heat removed and subtract subtract the sensible heat, and that will give us what's left over is the latent heat. So that's going to be 3.98. So now we have the two types of heat. We're all finished. For our final problem, what we're going to do is we're going to do a humidification problem with wet spray. So the problem says 90 degrees dry bulb, 65 degrees wet bulb. It's going to enter a spray conditioner and leave at 90% relative humidity. So the recirculated water is going to have a temperature of 65 degrees. Notice that this recirculated water is the same temperature as the wet bulb. We need to find the leaving, dry bulb, and dew point temperatures of the air. The very first thing we need to do is mark the point. And you can see that what I've done here on the psychrometrics chart is I've gone ahead and marked the point for you. Okay, so we've got the 65 wet bulb and the 90 degrees dry bulb there. Okay, now what we're going to do, since we are allowed to use the 65, what we're going to do is we're going to trace up until we hit 90 degrees relative humidity. So I can just trace along this line. I'm going to use my drawing tools, and I'm going to mark on the 90 curve. You can see my line right here, and there's my curve right here. So I'm going to mark right there. That's my new point. Okay. And once I have that, all I really need to do is to read the values at that final point. And we're looking for the dry bulb and the dew point temperatures there. If you remember the dry bulb, we're just going to go straight down, and the dew point, we're going to go right over to the right. So if I go ahead and look at these numbers, if I trace down, I find that my dry bulb temperature is 67. And my dew point, if I trace over to the right, is going to be 64. And then we're finished.